Prepare to dive into the intriguing world of highly spiritual individuals who radiate a unique energy and possess insights that go beyond the ordinary. In this video, we'll explore how they transform fear into a powerful catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery. Discover the unwavering conviction and emotional resilience that make them nearly invincible in high-pressure situations, as they challenge societal norms and exert a magical influence on those around them. Get ready to uncover profound truths that could change your perspective on spirituality. Have you ever noticed how some individuals radiate a special energy, almost as if they have access to knowledge that most of us can't even imagine? Interestingly, these people are not always the ones we consider ordinary. Today, we will explore a topic that many overlook: those who possess a heightened spirituality. Sometimes, behind that calm facade, there can be an intensity that surprises, and this can be quite risky. Before we dive into this fascinating subject, don't forget to hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel. This helps us grow and continue bringing valuable content about spirituality and self-discovery. Ready? When we think of spirituality, the first image that comes to mind is often someone serene, in harmony with the universe. But is it always like that? The truth can be a bit more complex. There are highly spiritual individuals who carry such an intense inner strength that it can even be intimidating. I'm not talking about physical danger, but rather a subtle influence that touches the mind and soul of those nearby. These individuals possess a power that goes beyond meditation or positive affirmations. It's as if they have a deep connection with the universe and with truths that few of us can perceive. And that's where things get interesting. Underestimating these individuals can be a costly mistake. Now, imagine being in front of someone who seems to see right through you. It's not magic, nor is it some mystical power, but rather an almost supernatural perception cultivated over years of self-reflection and spiritual practices. Highly spiritual people develop an ability that seems invisible to most of us. They can see what lies behind words, actions, and even the deepest intentions. It's as if they have a special lens that allows them to detect everything we try to hide: our insecurities, our fears, and even our little lies. They become formidable adversaries in any social or professional interaction. The most interesting part is that this ability doesn't come from nowhere. It arises from a combination of keen observation and refined intuition, resulting from years dedicated to meditation and self-knowledge. Imagine being in a negotiation with someone like that. Before you even speak, this person already knows what the next step will be and has understood what you truly want. And that's where the danger lies. While many try to deceive, these individuals are already several steps ahead, perceiving even the most hidden motivations. This makes them difficult to manipulate, and for those who attempt to do so, frustration is inevitable. The power to see beyond the obvious transforms these individuals into an almost disconcerting presence. Often this reveals truths about ourselves that we are not yet ready to face. Now, if there's something that makes these spiritual individuals even more impressive, it's the unwavering conviction they carry. Think back to the last time you were absolutely certain about something. Multiply that certainty by 1,000 and apply it to every aspect of life. That's how many of these people live. Their beliefs, forged over years of personal experiences and profound moments of introspection, are not easily shaken. They are not guided by mere opinions or assumptions, but by a deeply rooted feeling that their worldviews are firmly connected to something greater. This allows them to remain steadfast even when everything around them seems to question their perspective. Their conviction does not waver. This certainty can be intimidating, especially in debates or discussions. They don't need to raise their voices or resort to emotional arguments to prove a point. On the contrary, their calmness and unwavering certainty disarm opponents right from the start. No matter how much you try to present counter-arguments, these spiritual individuals remain unperturbed. Moreover, this conviction often goes beyond simple beliefs. It transforms into a life mission. They feel called to act based on their truths, challenging norms and systems when necessary. And that's where true power lies. When a person, armed with such firm convictions, decides to fight for a cause, they become an impossible force to ignore. The emotional resilience of these spiritual individuals is something that challenges the understanding of many. While most of us are shaken by the ups and downs of life, these individuals seem to navigate difficult situations with an almost supernatural calm. This doesn't mean they don't feel pain or sadness. Rather, they possess an incredible ability to manage those emotions without being consumed by them. The foundation of this resilience lies in a deep understanding that everything is part of a greater purpose, a cosmic order that transcends immediate circumstances. When something goes wrong, instead of despairing, they see it as an opportunity for growth, a test of their faith and inner strength. And this emotional resilience is what makes them almost unbeatable in high-pressure situations. Imagine being in a conflict, a negotiation, or even a crisis moment. While everyone around is on the verge of collapse, the spiritual person remains serene. This can be deeply destabilizing for those who expect a stronger emotional reaction. They are not easily provoked, do not make hasty decisions, and, more importantly, do not let themselves be swayed by fleeting feelings. This ability to keep a clear mind, even in the most challenging moments, gives them a tremendous advantage in virtually any situation. And of course, this makes them even harder to defeat, as where many would give up, they persist with a tranquility that is both admirable and intimidating. The intuition of these spiritual individuals is something almost mystical, as if they have a direct connection to a source of wisdom beyond common understanding. For many of them, intuition is not just a hunch but a finely tuned tool that has been refined over years of meditation, self-reflection, and spiritual practices. This sensitivity allows them to perceive patterns and signs that most of us would overlook. It's as if they can almost instantly grasp what is to come or what is happening behind the scenes of a situation. This can be so precise that, to outsiders, it seems like they are predicting the future. If you're enjoying this content and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us grow and bring even more valuable insights about spirituality and self-discovery. And if you're looking to deepen your journey, check out my ebook Divine Essence, Rediscovering the Inner Self and Spiritual Peace, available in the link in the description. Let's embark on this quest for deeper understanding together. This sharp intuition not only helps them make decisions that may initially seem risky or illogical but ultimately prove to be correct. In competitive or conflict situations, this ability gives them an advantage that many cannot keep up with. They can read people and environments as if they have an invisible manual, understanding hidden motivations and disguised intentions. And it doesn't stop there. This intuition also guides them to act decisively, without hesitation, fully trusting that inner knowledge, which can be both inspiring and unsettling for those around them. After all, when someone acts with such confidence based on something that not everyone can see, the unpredictability makes that person even more powerful and difficult to understand. While many of us spend a good part of our lives chasing money, status, and material possessions, highly spiritual individuals seem to live in a separate universe where these things simply do not matter. For them, the real value of life lies in something much deeper, something that cannot be measured in goods or bank balances. This detachment from material concerns makes them incredibly different, and in many cases, extremely difficult to deal with in contexts where power dynamics depend on wealth or social influence. These individuals simply do not bend to the pressures that come with the pursuit of worldly things, which can completely disrupt traditional dynamics of negotiation or power. Imagine being in a dispute with someone who doesn't care about financial outcomes or prestige. They can relinquish material gains with impressive ease because for them, true value lies in their connection to the spiritual. This gives these individuals a freedom and strength that many of us cannot comprehend. The idea of losing something material simply does not affect them, making them immune to threats or manipulations involving money or status. This absence of attachment can be so destabilizing that, for those who rely on such artifices, it becomes almost impossible to deal with them. They play a completely different game, where the currency is spiritual growth, inner truth, and peace of mind. Values that, in the end, surpass any material wealth. The power of influence that these highly spiritual individuals exert over others is almost magical. They do not need to raise their voices or force their opinions. Their mere presence is enough to create a profound impact on those around them. It's as if they emanate a calmness and conviction so powerful that others are naturally drawn to that energy. And this influence is not just about what people do, but also about how they feel. The serenity that these individuals bring can completely change the atmosphere of a room, calming turbulent situations and guiding others toward a deeper state of reflection. Moreover, this ability to influence goes beyond emotions. It also touches beliefs and even the behavior of people. When someone with such strong spirituality speaks, their words carry a different weight. They can translate complex, profound, and spiritual concepts in a way that seems simple and accessible, connecting people to a greater understanding. This makes them seen as natural leaders, even in non-religious contexts. But here lies the danger. This influence can, in some circumstances, spiral out of control, leading to a kind of blind following. In extreme cases, dynamics similar to cults can form, where people are so impacted by the force of this spiritual presence that they end up following without questioning, which can open doors to manipulation and unpredictable consequences. The ability to transcend fear is perhaps one of the most impressive characteristics of these highly spiritual individuals. For most of us, fear is a force that paralyzes us, making us hesitate before making significant decisions or facing challenging situations. For these individuals, fear takes on a completely different form. They view it as part of the human experience, something that can be understood and, above all, overcome. Through their spiritual practices and a deep connection to something greater, these individuals develop a kind of relationship with fear that goes beyond the ordinary. They are not exactly fearless, but they know how to handle fear in a way that makes it practically harmless. This becomes even more evident in crisis situations. While many are consumed by anxiety and panic, these spiritual individuals remain calm, as if they are seeing a reality that others cannot perceive. They make decisions clearly, without hesitation, and often take on leadership roles in times of great tension. This almost alarming tranquility also extends to the fear of death. For them, death is not the end but a transition, a natural part of the spiritual journey. And this perspective makes them even bolder, as they do not fear what is to come. This ability to transcend fear makes them truly powerful, and in a way, unpredictable. When someone acts without being controlled by fear, they become free to do things that others would never dare to attempt. Thank you for joining us on this journey into spirituality. If what we shared today resonated with you, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future content. And don't go just yet, because in the next video we'll explore even more about how spiritual people can transform our lives. We look forward to seeing you.